So welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. The purpose of this lecture series is twofold. Number one, we want you to revise your current affairs. Number two, we want you to revise those current affairs through MCQ practice. Now, why do we want you to do that? Well, for a simple reason, MCQ practice is very crucial for prelims examination, stage 1 of your civil services examination. And current affairs also form a very important chunk of your prelims examination. In fact, more than 40% questions are related directly or indirectly to current affairs. In fact, I would go as high as 50%. 50% of the questions are directly or indirectly related to current affairs. So if you're not confident as far as current affairs are concerned, if you have not practiced, if you have not studied current affairs enough, then you won't be able to clear your prelims exam. Okay, now how to ensure that you have your current affairs portion done and dusted, covered for your prelims exam? Well, number one is that you need to consolidate your current affairs, study them on a daily basis and revise them. And number two is get ample number of MCQ practice from current affairs. Okay, that only will ensure the success in your prelims examination. Now, through this lecture series, we'll cover 4 to 5 MCQs on a daily basis. Now, this might seem little effort, but these 4 to 5 MCQs daily would add up to 1200 MCQs. Just before your prelims exam, you would have covered 1200 MCQs, practice 1200 MCQs from current affairs only. I'm not talking about other static subjects, from current affairs only. So as far as current affairs are concerned, you don't have to worry about them in your prelims examination only and only if you have practiced MCQs on a daily basis. So make this lecture series a part of your daily routine. All right? It's very important. Okay. Now let's begin with the lecture. Let's begin with question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding tomato crop in India. It is grown in Kharif season only. Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka are the major producers of tomatoes in India. Tomato crop has high heat tolerance and is less cost intensive than other crops. How many of the above statements are correct? Now listen, tomato is grown in both Kharif season and Rabi season. Okay, in Kharif season it is mostly grown in Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh. In Rabi season it is grown mostly in Karnataka. But it's a Kharif Rabi season crop. It can be grown both in Kharif and Rabi season. So first statement is false. Now yes, most of the tomato production is done in Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka, and to some extent Andhra Pradesh as well. So this part is correct. Now, tomato crop suffers from various problems. First of all, tomato crops have low heat tolerance. Last year, there was this significant time period which actually had heat waves in Maharashtra. And because of that, many fields that grew tomato got destroyed. Tomato has low heat tolerance. It cannot tolerate heat. Plus, it is also cost intensive. I mean, a lot of cost is in growing tomatoes. And that is why farmers are shifting towards maize. Because maize are more heat tolerant. Maize has a higher heat tolerance. And it is less cost intensive. So this part is also false. A. Question number 2. Which of the following statements is correct regarding Nobel Prize for Economics? It was established as per the will of Swedish inventor Alfred Nobel. It is awarded by Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences. The prize was established by Sveriges Riksbank, and the first award was given in 1901. Now look, Nobel prizes have been, or let me rephrase that. Nobel prizes were started by Alfred Nobel, and he actually wrote a will. Basically, he earned a lot of money by inventing various things, including dynamite. So he said that after his death, this money shall be used to give awards to people in various fields, okay, if they have proven their excellence. And Alfred Nobel in his will mentioned that he wants to give Nobel prizes or these prizes in 5 fields: physics, chemistry, physiology or medicine, literature, and Peace Prize, Nobel Peace Prize. So Alfred Nobel in his will, he mentioned that my fortunes or my money shall be used to give or to award excellence in these 5 fields only. Okay. And the first Nobel Prize for all five categories were given in 1901. But in 1968, the Central Bank of Sweden, called Sveriges Riksbank, they decided that they should also introduce a Nobel Prize for economics. It was not mentioned in Alfred Nobel's will, but Sveriges Riksbank decided that they should have a Nobel Prize for economics as well. Okay, so in 1968, they established Sveriges Riksbank Prize for Economic Sciences in the memory of Alfred Nobel. Okay, and the first Nobel Prize for economics was given in 1969. So the prize was established in 1968 and first prize was given in 1969. So this part is false. But yes, this award is given by Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences, Nobel Economics Prize. Okay? And it was established as per his will. No, he didn't. Alfred Nobel never mentioned economics. So this part is only two. Question number 3. Which of the following statements are not correct? Not correct. The Nobel Prize for Literature is awarded by Karolinska Institute. Okay. Swedish Academy is responsible for awarding Nobel Peace Prize. All right. Now listen. Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences awards Nobel Prize for Physics and Chemistry. For medicine, the Nobel Prize is awarded by Karolinska Institute. Okay. For literature, a Norwegian committee awards the prize. Okay, so this part is false. And a parliamentary committee of Norwegian Parliament, Norway's Parliament, awards Nobel Peace Prize. So it's not Swedish Academy. This is also false. But it is asked which of the following statements are not correct. Both are not correct. Okay. And fourth, which of the following statements are correct regarding Price Stabilization Fund? It is a scheme of market intervention to control the prices of important food commodities. It currently functions under Department of Agriculture, Cooperation and Farmers Welfare. Union government allocated rupees 10,000 crore for PSF under budget 2024-25. Now the options are wrong, but let me explain this question in detail. Now, Price Stabilization Fund is a scheme to control the prices of various commodities like onions, tomatoes, potatoes, right? And how does the government control the prices of these commodities in market? From time to time, government procures these onions and tomatoes from the mandis, and whenever the price of these commodities rises, government starts to sell them at affordable prices. Okay, so this part is correct. Now it currently functions under Department of Agriculture and Cooperation. No, Department of Consumer Affairs. This part is false. In the recent budget, government allocated 10,000 crore. Yes, this is correct. Okay, so the correct answer to this question should have been, if the options were, then it should have been 1 and 3. All right. Okay. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'm sure it has added value to your preparation, though it could add more value if you're consistent and regular. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this lecture, you have to be consistent and regular. Only then you will cover 1200 MCQs, practice 1200 MCQs from current affairs alone. Okay, and only if you have practiced 1200 MCQs from current affairs alone, then only you can feel confident about current affairs in your prelims examination. So make sure you make this lecture series a part of your daily routine. And on that note, I'll be signing off, and we'll see you next time with next day's current affairs through MCQs. Thank you.